Please welcome to the stage, Sharon Mahoney.
Thank you so much, everyone. I will be the token cougar this evening. Thank you. 4 ladies are excited about that. Thank you. That's my daughter. I turned 53 this month, everybody. Thanks. Yeah, everyone's like, yeah, she looks 53. Yeah. Except for the cute little guy on the end. He's like, wow, that hot cougar doesn't look a day over 52. Thank you. That's my son. Thank you. My daughter lives in my basement. I told her to wait in the car. I don't know what she's doing here, but she's here. I like getting older. It's not that bad. Like, a lot of people complain, especially as a woman with gendered ageism. There's a lot of great things about getting older that we don't talk about. For instance, a few months ago, I was doing a show in a rowdy bar, and these boys in their 20s, they were in the back, and one of them yelled out, he's like, "Show us your tits!" And I was like, wow, really? You know, like, as a middle-aged woman who's been doing comedy all over the world for like 25 years, I just gotta say, that is like the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. This week. Thank you, yeah. They're real and they're spectacular, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm talking about my teeth, so I appreciate that. I come from a very long line of women that live forever, like they never die. My great Aunt Marion, she lived into 103. My grand lived into 101, and their mother, my great granny, lived into 101. So as a 53-year-old woman, I kind of feel like I'm in puberty right now, and that feels about right, you know? But I often wondered, what would it be like to be that old? How would it feel to be 100, a century? And then I saw this documentary on the BBC, and they were interviewing the oldest man in the world. He's 115 years of age. He lives in India, and the interview went pretty much like this. My God, 115 years of age. How on earth have you managed to defy the laws of mortality? In one sentence, can you sum up the meaning and the secret of life for everyone out there? This 115-year-old wrinkly dude in the lotus position just looks straight down the eye of the camera and says, "I just want to die. I'm so tired, please kill me now." I was like, that's the best thing I've ever heard in my life. That should be on the side of a Lululemon bag. Hashtag I just want to die. That's all we know. Dating when you get older as a woman is a bit weird, though. It's a bit awkward. I like to take care of myself. I like to stay fit, look good, and doesn't always work for the guys that are the same age as me that are single. I don't know if you've seen these men. They're not well. They're not well. I'm concerned. I am. I see them online, and quite frankly, they all look like World War II veterans. I'm like, oh my God, what happened to you? You're a shell of a man. They're dragging a leg, they got a twitch. They're like, keep going, the bodies we left behind. It's like American Airlines and Air Canada found all the lost luggage from the last 25 years and gave it to them. The baggage. That's what I'm talking about. So I like dating younger boys, and when I mean younger, I mean like late 30s, kind of. That's about perfect for me. I like them. They're beautiful. Thank you. Yeah. You're too old for me, sir. Anyways. No, they're gorgeous, late 30s. They're beautiful. They're light. They're fun. They're not broken. They're so respectful. Like, I had about a 37-year-old man come up to me at a bar recently, and he's like, "Excuse me, ma'am?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "I just want to say you're not a cougar." I'm like, "I'm not?" He's like, "No, you're a saber-toothed tiger." I was like, oh my God, Oh, thank you. That meant I was like extra hot. I was like extra sexy. No, I looked it up. It just means I'm old, ladies and gentlemen. It means I'm too old to be a cougar. It means I'm prehistoric, ladies and gentlemen. I was like, that son of a bitch. I can't believe I slept with him. I can. He was beautiful. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Thank you. Thank you for that. I am also a diversity hire now, which is exciting. Diversity is really big, especially here in Canada. Identity politics is fantastic as a government mandate. Bring it on. We're a multicultural country, so, you know, that's great. I'm a white lady. I've had lots of privilege, so bring it on. I'll show up at shows now, and they'll be like, here tonight on this performance, we have 16 people of color. We have 12 Asians. We have one person who identifies as a pansexual unicorn and is in a wheelchair even though they're perfectly able-bodied. But you know what we don't have? A 5'9" straight cis Aryan middle-aged cougar with news anchor hair and teeth that look like they could castrate a goat from a mile away. Thank you. 10 people clapped for that joke. Everybody else was like, wow, when did Ann Coulter start doing stand-up? The young guy in the end was like, Chelsea Handler's a lot taller with smaller tits than I thought, but whatever. My gran, she was quite a character. My gran, she lived to 101, and she was a sexist. My gran, she was a misogynist. I don't know if you've ever met a female misogynist before, but meeting one who at the time, she was like 90 years of age, 5'2", bright red hair, it was hysterical. She loved powerful men, and she cut them a lot of slack. You guys all remember the scandal with Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky in the 90s? Yeah? For the little boy on the end. He's like, why does that cougar keep riding my ass? It's okay, it's not my feeding time. You can make direct eye contact, all right? I'm out of my cage, but I'm not hungry, okay? Just gonna sort of paw you around a bit and leave you. No, so Bill Clinton, he was the president of the United States. He got caught having an affair with like a 21-year-old intern named Monica Lewinsky. And one of the big scandals is that apparently she gave him a blowjob under his desk in the Oval Office. Now, I was a young woman when the story broke. I rightfully thought he was a creepy, dirty old man. My gran totally defended him. I know. She was like, you look here, dear. You have no idea the stress that man is under? And he needs a release. It's like, what? Now, I think the reason why my gran defended these men so much is because she came from an era where she didn't have her own power, you know? She lived through immigration, 2 world wars, the Great Depression, the entirety of Celine Dion's career, you know? This broad had seen it all. I often wondered what would have been like for her if things were different. And then I saw this other documentary, and they were examining the different gender roles in the animal kingdom, and it was fascinating. For instance, we often think of the lion to be the king of the jungle, when in fact, it's actually the female lion that does almost all the hunting. Yeah, but the reason why is the best part. Because the male lion, he likes to sleep all day, and he doesn't like running because his hair gets in his eyes. Seriously, that's like dating a musician. Sloths were my favorite. Female sloths are dominant, and when they go into heat, they don't wait for a man to come to them. They just summon one with primal screaming. It was incredible. They had footage too. It was awesome. She was just there like, ah! 50% of every man in here is rock hard right now. 25%, their testicles have gone right up inside their appendix. The other 25 are just confused. They're not sure. And God, she was there for hours too. She was like, ah! Get over here and have sex with me, you useless, lazy, lie around the jungle piece of crap. And then they just pan to the poor male sloth who's just chilling out in a tree somewhere, and he's like, oh, Jesus Christ. How do I make this woman shut up? So he just slithers down his tree. He slowly walks over to her. He mounts her at the speed of a glacier melting. And this is the best part. Once he penetrates her, he just jackhammers the hell out of her for a good solid 5 seconds. Because that's right, the only thing a male sloth is capable of doing quickly is climaxing. I like how all the dudes in here are like, I don't like this cougar very much at all anymore. I don't like her. Someone shut the cougar down ASAP. Every single woman in here tonight is like, well, I know how that female sloth feels. It's not very respectful. Octopuses are also very fascinating. Octopuses are like some of the smartest terrestrial beings. They have like 8 or 9 brains and 3 hearts. And oftentimes, the female will eat the male after they mate. Yeah, one psychopathic woman loved that. Yeah, no, it's true. Most of the time, she will kill him after they have sex. Now, he knows this, so he's afraid of her. But he's a man. So he's conflicted. It's like a guy checking out a girl at the bar and he's like, I can tell that woman is crazy. She's probably gonna burn all my clothes tonight. I bet you she's gonna sleep with all my friends. There is a really good chance she's gonna murder me tonight. But she's hot, it's worth it, I'm going in. But what he's developed that is self-preservation, he's got an extra long sperm tentacle and it's detachable. So he swims around with his detachable sperm tentacle and he can smell when the female is ovulating. He goes up to her, he rips his sperm tentacle off and he chucks it at her. She grabs it, she services herself and she swims away. That is the most literal go screw yourself I've ever heard of. I like how half the audience is like, not very funny, but very interesting National Geographic lecture. Listen, you guys have been a lot of fun. I want you to know, out of all the audiences I've performed tonight, you people have, without a word of a lie, been the most recent. Thank you so much, everyone.